Kai Cenat is probably, in this day and age, one of the most known people from the streaming space, from the overall creator sphere. He's made huge strides in streaming, and he's done a lot in terms of achievements. He really set the bar pretty high for anybody who's a live streamer, in some cases a creator in general. And recently he announced that he would be taking a step back from streaming, and he's been pursuing another endeavor. The mini documentary piece that he put together showed him, you know, reading more and trying to teach himself more skills. He's been working behind the scenes with some fashion designers. And I'm not gonna get into, you know, most of like the self-growth, self-reflection stuff that he's been doing. It's real good for him. For some reason, half the internet's clowning him for it. I don't know why, but that's his personal thing. On the other hand, though, the clothing brand, I was curious and just kind of started digging into what was going on, and then he reportedly, allegedly, maybe it was him, maybe it wasn't, dropped like a sneak peek of what his clothing brand is doing now, what kind of things were to expect from this clothing brand. And, well, it is clothing. I honestly feel like you can play the tunes of my people on these pants. Now, the biggest issue I've always had with designer fashion brands, or just anybody that wants to get into doing fashion stuff in general, is they always release something like this that's, I guess, experimental could be a good word without me sounding like a jerk. If we look at the definition of fashion in the dictionary, it's a popular or current style of clothing, hair, or personal adornment. It could also be a manner of doing something. Now, why do I bring that up? The key word is popular. Nowadays, it seems like there's a lot of different styles and people are kind of being more of themselves, but for the most part, when we think of modern day fashion, we don't think of crazy over the top stuff like this, or really any of the crazy over the top pieces that you see on runways or coming out of designer brands. Those all feel very experimental. They're not popular at all. No one's wearing that to go out to the grocery store or just to go out and hang out with some friends. It's not popular, it's not trendy, it's experimental. It's an art piece more than anything, but that doesn't really make it fashion, at least not by definition. And at the end of the day, these are the kinds of pieces that you really only see a couple celebrities wear at the Met Gala or some event every, what, 2 months, 3 months, and then you never see anybody wearing this kind of clothing ever again because it's inconvenient, it's inefficient, it's weird, looks a little strange. So Kai, my message to you as a designer, not a fashion designer, but as somebody who can see beyond, my advice is, you know, if that's where you want to go, cool. I don't know if it's really considered making, you know, I'm not sure if it's like, if it's, you know, that's like, is streaming, you know, you're great at that, man. You're really good at that. I'm so sorry. Look, I have my own opinions on these things, and just from a general perspective, I honestly think that a lot of the designer stuff and just this level of fashion is just kind of overdone. No one really cares about it anymore. The economy's too cooked. The world is too messed up right now for us to even be paying attention to stuff like this, honestly, because it's just completely out of reach and also just doesn't make sense. But my opinion is my opinion. To somebody else, my opinion could be wrong, but I don't know. Discuss it in the comments. Let me know what you think. So for some reason, when I originally filmed this, the footage got cooked. So let's try this outro again. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. Follow me on all my social media. All those links are down in the description. Today's verse of the day is from Psalm chapter 86, verse 5. And it reads, "You are forgiving and good, O Lord, abounding in love to all who call on you." God bless everybody. And I hope that wherever you guys are, whenever you guys are watching today's video, you have a great, wonderful day. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.